about to do a set here of 405 bent rows, which is a tremendous amount of weight considering, like I said, you're less than 3 weeks out from the Nationals. Talk to me like what you're really concentrating on when you get to this heaviest set.
I mean, we still, kind of concentrate on trying to get a good pull, but it is a lot of weight. So, we try to just pound it out, but still trying to do them somewhat controlled. So,
I mean, I'm watching you do it. I'm really amazed. I got to tell you, you're kind of, you're using this weight like it's like you would see a normal guy doing 225. I mean, it doesn't even seem that heavy to you.
Yeah, I mean, we usually go to 5 plates, usually, but like I said, being so close to the show, we're not trying to get hurt or risk any type of injury.
Right. Now, when you would go up to 5 plates in the off season, how many reps would you typically get for that?
I mean, usually we could get 8 to 10.
Wow. Now, have you always been just a very strong guy? Is that naturally for you, or has that just progressed?
I was, once I started out, it came pretty quickly as far as my strength gains. I just always, like we talked about in the arm video, I did switch some of my training to like more reps, but I feel like my body didn't respond, so I went back to the heavy weights, and it's made a big difference.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously you have that massive physique came back that you were known for, that gnarly, like, granity-looking muscle. You don't look stringy anymore. And the fact that I know you're pretty low carbs at this point, it's amazing that you do have that kind of strength. Now, let's talk a little bit about bent rows, because we just started doing those. What's the focus here when you're doing this? Are you really targeting those lower lats?
We're doing the barbell rows?
No, the one-arm rows, excuse me.
Well, one-arm rows, yeah, we just try to get a good stretch. Even at the bottom, we sometimes let it pause and just, try to get a good stretch on these, especially putting the arm up so we can get that fully stretched to concentrate on our lat.
Do you think people are missing out on some of the movement if they're not going all the way down and getting that stretch? Because I see some guys like just plowing through these things, and it looks like they're really not getting the full range of movement.
Yeah, a lot of guys, they stick with that half and half, But I just feel like, you can do that, but, every once in a while, throw a long one in there to get a good pull, let it stretch, and then, keep popping them out.
Yeah, I always felt more when my shoulder kind of moved forward and almost like overextended forward, and then it's like you got a fuller range of motion. Now, how much weight will you go up to in these?
I think we went up to 200s that day.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, we got a 275 set, but we didn't mess with those today.
I know you got a set of 275s at the gym. I started. I've mentioned it. I actually was interviewing Wendell Floyd the other day, and he said he never has gone near those dumbbells. But would you row those?
We've done the 275s. We do those in the off season. Yeah. Wow. But like I said, being so close, we don't risk nothing.
Right. Now, what would you normally do rep wise with the 275s?
We do 10s. Yeah, we stick around 10 range.
It's pretty impressive. Very impressive. How many sets will you normally do of one-arm rows?
We just usually do 3. Most, for deads, rows. I mean, we've already, deadlifts, we did 6 sets, and then rows 4 sets. So when we go to one-arms, we just stick to really 3 sets, heavy.
Gotcha. Now, a lot of guys don't like to do these because they hurt, and it takes a long time because you got to do each arm separately, and you got to brace your body. It's one of those like exercises that kind of traumatizes the whole body, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's a love-hate, just like with squats.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people hate doing squats, but it's a good mass builder, and that's why, yeah, they are tough, but, I think it's, you have a great back, I think it's one of the exercises you have to do.
As we're getting closer now, and I think, like I said, we're down to about 3 weeks out. What's your body weight at this point?
I'm still maintaining pretty good. Low 260s.
Good weight.
Yeah. So, still pretty low carb. Still tweaking. Between day to day. Constantly sending pics and communicating with Hani.
Is he happy with your progress?
Yeah, he's definitely happy. So we just keep on improving the last 3 weeks.
Now you've been using the new No Explode for I think it's been about 2 weeks now, or maybe actually 3 weeks, and you've been using the Eposino. How do you like it?
I mean, it's definitely made a big difference. We're about to have to pull it out here and so that's going to be a little tough, training without it.
Yeah.
So, but within these last, 2 weeks, I mean, it's made a big difference.
You feel more pumped? Because, I know you've never used it. This was the first trial for you.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, with the pumps, of course, with the energy and endurance, it totally made a big difference in the training.
Well, that's always a positive, and especially since...
especially, being so, depleted and everything.
Exactly.
And it takes everything you got to make it to the gym, so the extra little kick definitely helps it.
Now, we moved on here to... you have doing some rope pull downs, almost like a dumbbell pullover. Only you're standing up, obviously, and you're pulling the rope. Talk to me about what you like about this movement.
I think it really flares the lats out. We get a good pull. We try to do a couple more reps than normally. I think we do like 15 to 20, and we do the FTS 7 on these. Mm-hmm. So it's a lighter exercise, but we do usually the 7 sets. Not a lot of rest. We just pop them out. I think it's more like I said, a finishing move to pull those lats out.
Right. Now, a lot of guys use a straight bar on this, but you tend to use the rope. Any reason?
I've tried the straight bar, but to me on a straight bar, I felt a lot more in my triceps. Well, I mean, even though I do a rope, mm-hmm. I just think I can pull more of my lats than on a straight bar. Because straight bar, you're kind of stuck with. Being on a straight bar with the rope, you have more control of pulling with your lats. Right,
I hear you. Well, I see what happened. The video's a little out of order here, so we're doing. I guess he's got pull down, so you arranged it at the end here. Let's talk about pull downs while we're doing it. What are you concentrating? It looks like you're almost standing up doing these things.
We do the seated but sometimes we finish off with these two, or we finish off with like a pull up. And like I said, since we, doing lats with the rope, I try to do one more finishing move to pull those lats out. That's why I either do wide grip pull downs or a wide grip pull ups.
Gotcha. And do you ever do a closer grip? I know Dorian Yates loves he always felt that the closer grip extended the lats more.
Well, that's what we do. Our first exercise is we do a close grip. And then we go through our workout, and then we come and we finish up with the wide grip. Okay, so this is probably in the right order. You always finish at the end with some kind of a wide grip pull down. Is that the idea? Yeah, we always finish with the end with some type of, like I said, a wide grip pull up or a wide grip pull down.
Interesting. So you really like to smash that muscle from every single angle. You don't leave anything out, huh?
I try not to leave everything out. Yeah.
No, because some guys prioritize what they do. With one day they try to work on girth. Another day you really obliterate the back to the point where you're hitting everything every day.
Yeah, I mean, to me, mentally, I can't go in and do 3 or 4 exercises for back. I have before, and I walk out thinking now, like, golly, man, it's just, when I go in there and I hit it hard, with, 8 exercises, and I was like, okay, now we did something.
Well, that's the killer instinct in you. Now we're finishing up here with hyperextensions. Talk to me about what you're concentrating. Is this just really to get a nice stretch and to feel those lower back?
Really tighten out the lower back. I do these, especially as I get closer. So we really squeeze the lower back, try to get that Christmas tree in these last couple weeks. I'm squeezing my glutes too, just to really tighten that lower, back and glute area.
Well, this was a pretty brutal back workout, I got to tell you. Trey, it looks like you're training real hard. Progress seems to be going well, and we're going to keep updating you. Next workout, we'll be doing legs. Good luck with the rest of your prep, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Dave.
For now, I'm Dave Palumbo with Trey Brewer in the Iron Asylum.